Hello and welcome back everybody to FTB Regrowth. This is episode 5 and today, first off, after the episode... What? Who wants a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Oh, now I gave everything away. I was gonna show you guys this in a dramatic turnaround, but this skelly spoiled my plans. Alright, first of all, today is a world download day, so you will find the link to the first world download of this place down in the description. And just an FYI, this is now an actual server that I turned this into for other people to join that are already whitelisted on the other servers like we had before on ModSauce and also Infinity. So you guys see here, Renovate is on now, for example, and he's also going to start recording here. He's still doing the basics, but make sure you check out his channel. Down in the description you find a link to him. And I believe he will upload the first episode of Regrowth, or maybe it's already up by the time I upload this video. And the other players on here are familiar names like Minecraft Mom and Warpower, Grayson, and possibly a few others in the near future. But it's a whitelist only server, guys, so sorry. I can't give you the IP because it's very small and we want to make sure we keep it running clean. Eventually, I'm going to open a Patreon server, of course, when the goal is reached. But that is something to talk about in another day. First off, today, I want to, just like I did in the Material Energy episode, give a big thank you to all of you that watch my episodes, that watch this series and other series. And especially to the people that take a time to like the videos, and especially the ones that give me really good input during by commenting and replying. It's much appreciated. I read all your comments and replies, and I test out a lot of them. And sometimes, you know, I even change things like I did with the way I was crossbreeding and so on. So thank you very much for being awesome viewers. Thanks. Enough of this. Let's get going. First, I want to show you guys all the crop fields are gone. I got rid of everything over here and filled it back up with cracked sand because we're going to move some things around today. There's the last 3 flowers that should be 10, 10, 10 by now, probably. They're 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 8, and 10, 10, 7. So I'm sure they're at 10 in the end. And those were the last 3 flowers I needed. Check this out. These are all seeds that are at 10, 10, 10. I was very busy here. I'm having so much fun doing this. So we got all the magical crops, fruits and so on, all the vanilla stuff, and also all the flowers now, with these 3 being the last ones. And then we can start with making the botania petals and so on, which is awesome. And check out how much mana I have. Yeah, I haven't used any. This one filled. They all filled super easy. This one I just set up maybe, I don't know, hour ago maybe. And look how much mana there's in there, only from these fools. So Botania got a huge boost in mana generation in one of the recent updates to the mod, and it's nuts. Actually, weird that this is not full in this, but it doesn't matter. We got tons of mana for when we get going with this. But I started, you know, getting a lot of saplings from that one day when we used the Mutandis over here to get... what did we get? I think we were getting the first sapling for the quest, that was it. And we got a few extra. I remember the cypress and the bald cypress and so on. And, you know, waiting for all this crop to always grow and upbreed and crossbreed and so on, I had a lot of time. So I just started planting them all over here. Now, this over here is just temporary, okay? But I wanted to see what the different trees look like and play around with them and also share saplings with the other people on the server. Last night, for example, we got together, a few of us, and we brought all the mandrake roots and ash and cactus greens and so on we all had, and we made more Mutandis and just had a tree growing session. So I got a few more trees, for example the amaranth and so on. So there's a lot of trees over here that are just there because I wanted to see how they grow, and I was starting to play around with a little bit of how to dress up these little water holes here, because I want to go with a theme. Like I said from the beginning, when towards the end of the season, when we're standing on top of our palace here, or whatever this is going to be, and you look around as far as the eye can see, I want to have places like this right here. I did this today, actually. And I was going with, you know, what kind of theme I really want to go to. And I like this one a lot. these amaranth trees because they're not so green on the top. You know, for example, spruce. It just doesn't look like it would grow in the wastelands, right? These colorful oval ones here, neither. The cypress and these right there are probably the main trees. Oh, and the eucalyptus. Those are pretty much trees that I can say they look like they could grow in dry heat, right? With little water. So I went with these because they somewhat little bit almost look like palm trees. There is no palm trees in the mod pack, so these are the closest I can go with. So I went with these, and then I used these Japanese maple shrubs. Right, that's what they're called. Because I like them. They look like bushes, you know, very low. Store a lot of water in their leaves, so during the dry season and so on. And I changed up the place. I just put the jack-o'-lanterns down there, so when it's night, it actually looks, there's a light here, okay? It's a little brighter. You can see it when you run up on it and so on. I might change these out for carpenter block sand with glowstone on it, so because I don't think the jack-o'-lanterns really fit in there, but it's not too bad. Planted. These right here are gonna be one of the main fruits around these tiny cactuses because, well, they fit. And I found this one here. I haven't found any cattails. I'm gonna try to, you know, with Mutandis and so on, hopefully get a few of those for each one of them. But these right here, the snapdragon, kinda to me looks like it could be a dangerous desert plant, you know, that eats flies and whatever. I think that's what this is supposed to be. Your lily pads, and then of course, these are just there to put something here. It's to me like, yeah, they could grow here next to a waterhole, melons. And then on the sugarcane and also the cactus, I put string on top. That's a vanilla trick that you stop them from growing taller because, you know, I don't want everything 3 tall around here. So I really like this. Let me know in the comments how you guys like these oases. These little ones here. And like I said, this kind of design for whatever I might add when I get shears for a few blocks here or there, I want to have it every single water hole that you can see from the base. I'm gonna build something like this. So, you know, I think that will dress up this area a lot nicer. And one of the main goals from the mod pack is to, you know, regrow this entire land here. And I think that's a nice part of it. So let me know how you guys like this. And the other thing, as a little surprise, because I had a lot of time and I needed so many bones, okay, for bone meal, because all these flowers right there, you can bone meal. So it helps a lot for crossbreeding and upbreeding to have a lot of bone meal. And well, I knew there was a hayman over there. And I built a farm like this over there. So there's a skeleton farm now. And I'm not going to run there right now. You guys know how I built this. It's built almost exact same way. But for you guys, for when you do the world download, I made this trail right here. So you follow these pumpkins. There's a sign right there. You know, follow these markers to get to the skeleton farm. And I placed spruce trees in the ground every, I don't know, 10, 15 blocks. It's very easy to follow, and you end up right at the skeleton farm to get yourself as many bones and arrows as you want. Arrows are really nice to have because of all these dire wolves and stuff, so I don't need to get close to them. So, oh, my bow is in the bag, but I've been using it quite a bit. So, and the last thing I want to show you before we actually start with the moving today, it's probably going to be a little longer episode, but I need to get all this done. Is, first off, I still haven't built here. I spent a lot of time making more sand, but it's not enough. There's no way I can even start building with the little amount of sand I have. So when you check the sand recipe, once we get to Essence of Earth and Essence of Fire, that's when it's gonna start. That's when this build is gonna take off, because then I have unlimited sand. And that's gonna be awesome. And the last thing is, I dressed up the hobbit hole here. I was getting tired, you know, just the bed in the middle of this hollowed out place. So I dressed it up and made it a little nicer. Nothing fancy, but I wanted to have a little nice room down here. Also, I'm gonna use this armor stand right here for when I'm downloading the world. To upload it, I'm gonna put my armor here, and in this chest here, I'm gonna put all my inventory, my bags, all my tools and weapons. So when you guys download it, all you need to do is run over here. I'm gonna put a sign and a trail from spawn coming to here. So when you log on onto the world, you just need to follow the trail and run down here and put on your stuff, and you can play along. I would really appreciate if you guys can take the time when you download. I can sleep. When you guys decide to download the world, leave me a comment here on this episode. I would love to know how many people are downloading it and why are you downloading it. Do you just want to have a look around, or are you going to play along? I would really appreciate a little feedback on that. That would be awesome. Okay, so my plan for today is, well, I'm going to get rid of this here because they're all 10, 10, 10 now. And, oh, this sucks right here, guys. I put this barrel here because I ended up with so many of these SSCs, right? And I don't want to have all this stuff in my chest, so I put a barrel down, and then I didn't like the location. I wanted to move it. Look at this. It takes an axe, but harvest level copper. I can't break this barrel. I can't even destroy it. It doesn't matter how long I hit it. I cannot break it. It's driving me bonkers. So, guess it has to stay here until we can make a upgraded axe, and then I can move this, or we can make a dolly. Yeah, let this be a lesson to you guys. Don't put down barrels until you can actually move them. These over here, you can break. It's no problem. I don't know what the deal is with the barrel needing a stronger axe. Because in other modpacks, you can just, hit it with your fist and break it. And anyway, so my plan is, I was thinking about this a lot. We're going to have probably 48 to 54, something like this, crop fields. That's a lot for all the different metals, everything. We're going to plant everything. And that's going to need a lot of room. And I'm not going to have the room in here. I don't want this. One viewer said the other day that, are you going for something like the, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon? And when you Google image search that, it's something that I'm going for. Something similar. Not with those stone blocks. I'm going more for the sandy look and limestone. But something those ways with a lot of water features and so on. So up here, I want to have all the workshops and the Botania area and I don't know what else. And underneath is going to be, ugly things. Like coke ovens and rail carts and maybe engines later and so on. There's really not a lot of room here that I can even put crop fields. So I want to make some kind of layout today for a terrace-like farm area. I don't want it to be just, all the same 4x4s. I want to have features in there and trees and make it look really cool. And I was thinking of putting that over here and build it into the actual landscape somewhat. Of course, I got to do a lot of landscaping and the likes. And then I would also like to rearrange the chests here and clean that up. It's going to be a pain in the butt because I'm going to have to make chests and put them where I want, or more storage drawers, and then empty all this by hand and put it where it belongs because, well, we don't have a dolly or anything, so I'm going to have to move all this by hand, which is no problem. And then we're going to start continuing with the quest book. So right now I'm going to have a cut, and it's going to be probably a few hours in real life until I tune in again, until I have the layout done of these fields, so we can actually replant all this stuff, give it a home. A lot of them we're not going to plant big. For example, well, I'm never going to need a lot of carrots. It's not going to happen. Probably the same with potatoes. You don't need a lot. Pumpkins, cotton is going to be more until we have a lot of wool. I started making some actually because I have so much cotton harvested. And you see how many dyes and stuff. We got tons of stuff. But anyways, so enough babbling. I'm going to get busy over here now and try to figure out a layout the way I want it. And then I'll show you what it looks like. So, you guys think we should give this fella a hand? Well, kind of bad for him. He got himself in a bad spot. Let's see if we can help him out. Can I reach that? There you go, sir. Now you gotta get out yourself. That's all I'm gonna do for you. Alright, let me show you guys. I'm running back. I was just checking out on Minecraft Mom's base to see what she's been up to. And I'm heading home and just ran across the switch and I'm like, hey, now is as good as any to start recording again. Alright guys, this is what it looks like now. It took me, including dinner, a short break for dinner, I think good 6 hours to make this. I know it's crazy because it's, you know, very small and very simple, but just trying to figure out what I want to plant together and the different sizes. And then I played around with this eucalyptus wood and the cypress wood and the amaranth wood as the borders and so on. But then I'm like, nah, I just like the sandstone the best. And you know, it's gonna be much bigger, of course. Right now we have one field empty. Over here we still have 2 rows empty that I'm gonna keep for the netherwort and also cocoa beans. 1 row of each of those should be enough. And over here I made this oasis. I wanted to keep going with this, and I'm like, you know what, I'm working on this area, let me make the oasis so I know how far I can go over and so on. And yeah, there's gonna be, I wanted it to be steeper and more water features, but I think I'm gonna keep those for up higher here. There's gonna be lots more fields, you know, for iron, tin, copper, aluminum, coal, all this stuff. And all these are gonna be manual fields, of course. When we get to golems with the automation of harvesting and stuff, I think I'm gonna put them in a different location. This right here, I want to keep nice looking, and you know, there's still lots to do. Of course, this is, you know, just a rough edge here now and so on. But I can't really do anything there until I have this space figured out, and then I can tie all this together. So let me show you guys. We got all the magical crops over here, the magical foods, the berries. We got flowers over here and flowers there. And then, you know, all the other stuff. There's nature seed, 2 rows of sugarcane, cactus, carrots, melons, barley, pumpkin, potatoes, cotton, and wheat. And like I said, here, just 2 rows of mushrooms, that's good enough. And 1 row for cocoa beans, and then the other one for netherwort when we get it. And then I got 2 fields of essence seeds because, well, we're gonna need a ton of these. And then just in the end, I decided to plant these 2 trees, and I thought it turned out really nice. I like it. And then down here is our main breeding and upbreeding area. Right over here, you guys can see. Let's see if we got anything yet. What is this? Mystical blue flower. Nice. We did not get any. This is supposed to make the red. Right here, the seeds. It's supposed to. Right here, I'm trying to breed the red, blue. What are the other ones from the quest? I forgot. The ones I'm trying to make right here. White, yellow, blue, and red. This is the growth over here. Let's see. Yep, we got the white one. And this is the yellow. So the only one we didn't get is the red one right here. So let me break these. And well, we just put one down right now. There we go. All right. So let me know how you guys like this. But I'm now happy that this got started and we got some fields going. And like I said, I'm going to keep expanding this over and over. But I wanted this to be ready for the world download so you guys have a nice little corner so you can continue breeding yourself. And yeah, I got the 3 composters in the floor. And over here just for seeds. And I can't wait until we can make them bigger. Oh, actually, we can... That's red tulip and poppy. I'll identify those in a second right here. So... I'd say we'll get started turning in these quests here real quick, because I got 9 quests to turn in. And we always just get a bunch of flowers. Let's turn all these in. Well, it's, you know, just flowers, nothing fancy. And also the cactus I did. Alright, so that's sweet. Now we got this. Now, did the other one finally open? I think it did. No, that's not it. Where is the one? I'm still waiting. Oh, it must be this one where we actually get to the dailies for the magical crop seeds and so on. Okay, let's see. What I want to continue today with is we're gonna go ahead and make this magical fertilizer so we finish this line right here. Okay, I got everything together to make Mutandis because I used everything I had last night on our tree growing session. But there we got Mutandis. And I need, I believe, 6 of these. I'm gonna make a few of them, so I believe it is like this. Yes, alright. This is the magical fertilizer, and what the magical fertilizer does, I can demonstrate that over here. All these vanilla flowers here, for example, we can use bone meal on. I think I showed that before, and also all the other vanilla crop and so on. But the magical crops and yeah, all the magical crop stuff, you cannot use bone meal. When I use bone meal, wait, did this? What? It works on these flowers? Huh. I did not know that. I thought it didn't work. That's gonna help me speed this up a lot. But, let me show you guys on this nature essence here. When I harvest this and I use bone meal on this, nothing happens. I can use all of them. See, nothing ever happens. And that's what this magical fertilizer is for. If you use that, bam, you can use that to grow it. That's why it costs more. And this is a really nice surprise. I had no idea it works over here. See, it's spread already now. I could bone meal this. That's how I got all these other flowers here to work so fast. And finally we got the red one. Nice. So let me just plant this one real quick. That's awesome. And take some of this out. So I can jumpstart this also. Bam. That's sweet. I did not know this. And I can go over here, and now this is gonna get sped up so it can spread to this and so on, so you can grow this up to 10 10 10 real fast. Anyways, okay, so we got this quest done, and I'm definitely gonna pick the Mutandis. It's just the hardest to make. This is just a bone meal in a is it actually in a mana pool? I have to check now real quick. Or do you need the catalyst underneath it? Let's see. We can just toss it into regular mana pool to get the floor fertilizer. Alright, and now I would like to do this quest right here. We're done now on this page. I believe there will be more opening up because we're only at 92%. We're gonna do this in just a second. But where is it? No, I will find it. Yes, there it is. I want to make this one right here. We get saplings already have. That's great. I want to make one of these work tables here. We can make this right here. And chest, book. And I need to make a crafting table. Because I have a spot for this, a really nice spot, I think this works well. I got these two mixed up. Alright. The work table from forestry is a little smarter work table. It actually remembers the recipes you were making, okay? And I want to put one of them right there. That's the guy for here. And let me grab a second one. I want to have a regular crafting table next to it, because everything you craft in that crafting table, it remembers. And some things I don't want it to remember. And while I am at it, I am also going to bring some of this stuff here. Stack, 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 stack. As much of this. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 different ones. That's what I want to bring over there with me, because we are going to eat very good. Potatoes are yummy, but I would like to start living on something else. And check it out. With these ones right here, you can make this magical food. It costs one of every one of these plants or fruits and veggies that we can grow to make this, but it gives you 6 hunger and regeneration 2 for 5 seconds and an incredible amount of saturation. See, it puts the recipe in here and you can't do anything with it. Down here is an internal storage, and this is what I am actually going to use for the storage here. I will not store these fruits and veggies anywhere else but in that work table, because I don't have any other use for them. I don't know what else to do with them. There is a few other recipes you can make with them, but I'm really not interested in those. And that's why I put this field right here with 2 of each. So when you harvest, you always get 8 at a time. So let me just put that there, here, here. And I just want to show you guys how I'm always going to use it. So let's say, you know, I'm out of food. I need to make some food. All I do is come over here and harvest each one of them. And we're gonna have 8 of each in the inventory in just a second. Bam, 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 done. See, there's 8 of each, and then I can just put them in here. Alright, something is mixed up here. You're in the wrong spot, my friend. And you are, right? Now it's right. Okay. And now, let me take this out. Take this food. Let's just take 7, that's good enough. And up here, now this recipe is saved. So if I, clear this table or whatever, and I come back later because there might be another food recipe I put in here, you can just click on that and it puts it in over here and it will automatically take the items out from there. And this is, like I said, a really cool food. You can run forever because of the saturation. And that is it. So, now we did this and claim the rewards. Let me see here real quick. If there's anything on the bottom that has opened up with me doing all these quests. We also completed this one. Let's take that. We get 2 of each of the flowers. I'll do that. It's still very, jumping around. Now this is, I'm going to wait until the other ones are grown at 10, 10, 10. And then I can make these 5 different ones and upbreed them. And then there's a couple more. Oh, I never turned on the cotton. Okay. So, I hope that this next quest here, it's in under what the world is made of. When I unlock this Infusion quest now, that we are going to open up all the other crops. That I'm really hoping that. But for this to do, we need to make a weak Infusion stone. That is what you need to transmute these essences that we've been collecting. Uh-oh. Oh, what you looking at? These guys are dangerous. They put wither on you and the cats go nuts. And let's see if I can dispatch this guy. Alright, alright. Oh, look at the cat. Look how the cat grew. Is that crazy or what? Only if you attack the witch. Get out of here, wither cat. I think that's the #1 message on the server. Has died to withering. Has died to withering. Ooh, we got a potion again. That is one tough cat! Oh, scared me. Alright, let's get this potion here. And put it into our collection. Man, my chests are also full. By the way, I decided not to do the sorting right now. I'm gonna do that after I'm done with the episode. And before I upload it to the web so you guys can download the world. I am gonna clean this up. Anyways, oh, sorry, before I forget. I hate when this happens, but check this out. How stupid is this? Effective harvest level iron. I cannot break sandstone wall. I don't know what the deal is with the Phoenix Lodge not letting us break barrels and sandstone walls. What is the point of that? I don't get that. And another thing, if by any chance the Phoenix Lodge will ever watch this video, we spoke about this last night here on the server. We would love you forever if you would allow us to make horse eggs, horse spawn eggs. We don't see any reason we cannot make horse spawn eggs. I don't think you get any benefit from being able to ride a horse. I mean, you still need to find a saddle. So you got to go to the nether most of the time. Do I have a saddle? I do. I got those from the dungeon chests, but still, it would be so useful if we could ride to each other's bases. Anyways, let's make this infusion stone. Sorry, guys. Bam. Mana Pearl with 8 of these essences makes you this first infusion stone, and we should get fireworks. What? But there's an achievement for that. Why am I not getting my fireworks? Oh, it's not in here. I could have sworn that was in here. Huh. Maybe that was taken out. Who knows? Anyways, no fireworks for us. Let me eat this delicious food. Now we got regen and saturation for half a day. Anyway, so, and I'm guessing now we're gonna have to make. So we got the mana pearl, we got this. Now we have to make a weak essence. How you make a weak essence is with 4 of these guys. And this weak one in the middle and put 4 around like this, and you make a weak essence. And then when you make 4 around like this, around the next size infusion stone, you make the next size, and so on and so on. So the recipe is always the same one. Oh, I didn't know you can break those apart. That's news to me. That's sweet. Okay, now how we doing in here? Oh, I gotta pick one. Well, that's a no-brainer. Make sure you take the skeleton soul seeds. That's gonna... If you don't have a bone farm like we do, it's the best seed you can get. And I'm gonna just get it because we have... These are very easy to make. So I'm taking the skeleton seed. I'm actually gonna upgrow this here in a second right away. Over there. And that is it. Now let's see if something opened. Yes! Now we're gonna start having fun, guys. Wow. I shouldn't say that. Now we're gonna stick to the more fun parts, to the meat of this mod pack. Now we're actually gonna progress. So I'm gonna need, in order for you to get this, some of these seeds unlocked, like these right here, I could just do, you know, make the ender seed. Let's just see what it takes to make the ender seed. Right here, we need 2 mana pearls, 2 regular pearls, 4 of those, and an essence seed and a runic altar. We can do this in a minute. We'll get to that right away. The more seeds we can get out of the way, the better. And the dye seed is, I think, probably just, yep, 8 different dyes with 2 of those. We can get floral brown. That's good to know. We don't need the cocoa. So we're also going to make this one today so I can keep growing those between episodes. Get them up to 10, 10, 10. But some of them, like these metal seeds here, you cannot get to this quest until you make these essences for the actual metal, okay? And what you need these for, these are the things you harvest from those crops when you harvest them, and then you combine them to get, for example, copper ore. But in order for you to make the seed, let's see, a copper seed, you need 4 of them. Well, where are you going to get them from? That's what these quests are for. They're so-called daily quests, repeatable. It refreshes every 2 days, every Minecraft 2 days. So for us right now, it will reset in 1 day and 19 hours. It's just on a certain timer. That's how it works. In order to do this one, we need 4 weak essences, 16 floral orange powder, and 16 clay. So what I could do is, you know, farm orange flowers here with the magical fertilizer. No, this one right here, the floral fertilizer, which I might actually do just to get more flowers head start. But the easiest way to do these dailies is, you know, just keep breeding your flowers over here, and then upbreed them to 10, 10, 10. These right here, and then we can combine them to make, for example, the orange and so on, which is then, you know, much faster, because for every one of them, when you harvest them, you're gonna get 4 petals, which is 4 floral powder. So you just need to harvest 4 of them, and you got it for the daily. And that is it. So overall, I want to show you guys how to do this once, but all the other dailies for iron, aluminum, what else, tin, and so on, I'm just gonna do them. And the same down here, there's gonna be charcoal and so on, because they're daily. You know, I'm just gonna be on top of that and trying to get it done. So, but now let's make a few of these. I'm actually just gonna make 1 stack of this, so we can make these other seeds, just so we can have them. And then, like I said, once these 4 rows are empty with the upbreeding, I can start making those. And we're gonna need 2 of these right here. Wait, wrong chest. Right here. Let's take these 2 right there. Doesn't matter which ones. I just always try to take, actually that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna put these in there and take out 2 single ones, so I'm saving some room. And let me get this out of here. I feel like I'm jumping all over the place, guys, but in this stage of the quests and so on, it just feels like this is what you need to do. Wait a second now. Was it in here? Yes. So the ender seed, we needed, I think, 5 ender pearls altogether. No, 4. 2 in... Do I have any over here? Yes, I do. I don't need to make any of these. And oh, they were right here. 2 of them. All right. And what else? I think that's it, right? 2, 4, 4, and 1. All right, let me get my one of the forest out. And of course, you always need this. So I'm going to take out 2 of this. And let's put this on the runic altar. So we're actually going to do our first runic altar thing. And it doesn't matter in what order you put them on. The mod is smart enough to know this. And I said 4 of them. You just right click this altar if I didn't explain this yet. And then last but not least, we put the seed. And then you right click the runic altar. And now you see this little symbol here showing us, hey, I'm making an ender essence. And it shows you how much time is left until it's done. And now we need one of these. We're just going to wait this out. It's only going to be a few more seconds. And it's, you probably can't see this, but it is actually taking the mana out of this pool and sending it to the runic altar. And when it's done, you see this lightning effect here. And then you just hop on, drop the living rock on it, and then right click it again, and there's our seed. Bam! We got our ender seed. Okay, now the other one we wanted to do is the dye seed. Before we turn them in, so I need... Can I use an ink sac? Yes. Let's take... I know I have an ink sac here. Let me get this out of the way here. So this is the first one. Red, green... You know what, guys? I think I'm just gonna get them together. You don't need to watch me take this out of the chests and so on. And then we'll make the next one, the seed, when I have it all together. Alright, I believe I got it all together. Here's black, red. Actually, you know what? I think I can just toss it like this. Yeah, I don't need to take it out. I can just toss them on the altar, including this and this, right? Yes. Now it's all there. It's much easier when you have this many different items to do it that way. And I got my right there. All right, cool. So this is going. And this is so sweet. Let's turn in the other one while we wait. The ender seed, we're going to get 2 essence of ender and 3. No, I'm actually going to pick the weak essences. I always pick the essences because, well, this I'm going to start producing massive amounts very soon. So, meh. I think this is better. And then toss the living wood on there, which it missed. That's the only thing I don't like about this machine. And bam! Now we got our dye seed also. Let's see what we get here. I'm gonna take these essences again. And now it wants us to upgrade to the next infusion stone. Let's see if we're anywhere near here. Infusion stone. So that would be this one, which costs us 1 of each of the essences. So this is going to take us a while to get to the next level, which is fine because we can make all these without the infusion stone. So that is okay. And now I said, what was the other thing I said? Yes, the daily right here. So let me get the 16 clay. And where am I gonna... I'm gonna have to make a grass field somewhere. I wanted to do this for a while. So I can just bone meal for these small cactuses or cacti, and also these fertilizers right here. So I'm gonna make a grass patch and go farm some of these, and hopefully we'll get enough orange so we can start with this copper daily already, because it's gonna take me a little bit longer until I can make the orange petals. So alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, just making some clay here real quick. And always try to make a little extra because, well, you'll need a lot of clay later, especially when you get to, I think it is either the diamond or the emerald seed, where you're gonna need, I think, 64 brick. The actual brick blocks, not the single brick. So you'll need 4 stacks of clay, which is pretty crazy. And so for this now, we're gonna need 4 of this, 16 clay. Let me put the rest away. And I made a little grass patch over there so I can use regular bone meal if I want to, or the floral fertilizer, and I got a bunch of flowers. But funny that orange, I just got enough. So we can make 16 of these. And let me get this guy out again. And let's make the floral powder. Bam. And now we can turn in the Staley right there. 4 essences, 16 powder and 16 clay. Manual submit, and we get 1 essence of copper. And I just checked my chests. Check it out. To make this copper seed here, which we need to turn in, it takes 4 essences, right? Check it out. I have the other 3. That is so awesome. I got them from the... either from witches' circles or from the dungeons underneath here at the minecart. There's still 1 minecart down there somewhere. I was full and I never found it again. I don't remember what was in it, but I will find it again eventually. So 1 more seed and 4 of those... wrong chest over here. 1 of you and 4 more of this. Alright. Oh, let's make this guy. That's so awesome how quick we progressed now from last time, just starting with the flowers. Well, I did spend a lot of time between episodes upbreeding and stuff, but very cool. Now today we got a bunch of new seeds, which is going to help us a lot. And how long is this? Almost done. Okay, cool. So, come on, do it. Yay. And we got our first medal. That is so awesome. I'm so excited about this. Sweet. Let's turn this in. And again, I'm taking the weak essences. Bam. So, now the next ones that opened up is... I'm guessing this is iron, yes? Which is gonna require 16 red sand, which is no problem. 16 gray powder and 8 essences. I have tons of this sand. Let's see here how many gray flowers we have. I did say 16, right? Yes. So, there's 1, but so let's make 8 of these real quick. Let's just make this daily, so it's out of the way, so I don't forget here, and I can do it again in 2 days. And bam, sand. Let's turn this in. Manual submit. Need a few more of these. Let me just take the whole stack here. Manual submit, and we get 1 essence of iron. How many of those do I have? Oh wow, I had 4 already. Are you kidding me? We can make iron today? It's gonna... ah, no! If I would have seen that, I would have taken the copper reward. Ha! Check it out. Check it out. We're beating this. We are so beating this right now. Hey, watch. This is gonna be awesome. We can get one of these essences real quick, so we can make the iron seed also. Just get 1 crop stick. Put that on there. Put this guy... ah, it's gotta be tilled. Bam. Put this on here, and let's upbreed. Just grow it once real quick. And there we go. We harvested 1, so we got it. Sweet. We tricked it. I don't really want to, you know, do this over and over because these are kind of a pain to make. But hey, it's perfect for these kind of situations. So we got 1 of these. And how many did I say? I only need 3, I think, right? Yes. So 1, 2, 3. And 4, 1. Awesome. Awesome. We have iron. By next episode, there's going to be a 10-10, and we can actually start with machines or whatever the quests throw at us. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. Awesome. I'm stoked about this. Probably get way too excited about something like this, but hey, that's what this mod pack is all about. And I wanted to get to the metal age as fast as I can because, well, the other stuff is not really fun to record, I think. It's not exciting to show off, you know, just this empty, barren place here. Oh, let's turn this guy in. And where is it? Here it is. So now I'm going to check here real quick. This next one is the carbon, which is the coal seed. Not that this guy needs any iron essence. How many of those do I actually have? Do I have any of those? No. So now that means on the coal, I need to do this daily 3 times. to get it, but I am gonna take the weak essences again. And this one is, what is this one here? Tin. Let's see how many tin we have. We have 3 tin. I'm gonna laugh if I only need 3 tin. Where's the tin? Rutile? Where are you, tin? Don't be hiding. Copper tin. There we go. You gotta be kidding me, right? Oh, but I still have 2 of those. I think we can... You guys, wow, this is amazing. Let's do this one also. This is unbelievable. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, and one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. So awesome. I can't believe it. Did I turn the other quest in, by the way? Yes, I did. So the coal, like I said, I need to do the daily a few times. But we made huge progress today. And we got nice looking farms going. And you guys are gonna get a world download. Which is perfect that you have all this. Ah, okay. So I have to do the tin quest once. Which, how do you make slate? I forgot how to make this. Just 4 flint and 16 light gray and 12 of the... we got 8 of those. Perfect. Whoops, I gotta make petals first. So we can turn in this daily, because apparently you need to do the daily once so you can turn in the seed quest. And I have more than enough of flint. So I can make 16 slates. And we have the other stuff plenty, manual submit. So now we completed once. And now this quest opened up and completed. So we can turn this in and done. That is it with this. Let's see if there's anything else that opened up now. Yes, the green thumb, which is... I'll show you guys next episode. I don't want to do that today. Let's see if anything else. Nice. Now this opened up, because now we can make iron. So next episode we can really get started with Botania a lot more, because we're gonna be able to make mana steel ingots, so we can make armor and new tools, and ooh, very exciting. And look at this. The vat opened up, so this is mariculture, and also this we never made the snorkel. Why don't we make the snorkel today? So we have that. And then I'll show you guys what to do with it. So that takes 4 planks and any glass. So that is 8 planks. I think my glass is in here. Let's make these 2, 2, 2. Bada bing, bada bang, and 2 too far away. 2 of that. And let's make the snorkel. Alright. Oh, we got another mariculture book. By the way, I started putting the books, so you guys know where they are, down here in these bookshelves. Because I am not a big fan of... what is that thing called? That bookbinder. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it, so I'm not using it. I know where my books are. I don't need them that often. And if I do, then I just keep those on me and that's it. Let me show you guys what the snorkel actually does. It's very nice to have early on. Should have probably gotten it earlier than I have. Let's jump down here. See this? How fast the air bubbles go down. Bam, we already take damage. You can barely be underwater. But when you put the snorkel on, it pretty much goes back to regular vanilla Minecraft, where the bubbles go away much slower. Much slower. See that we just lost 2, so you can actually look around. Let's see, right there is a oyster. It's probably too dark for you guys, so let me get out of here. And I did not turn in the quest, did I? Oh, it wants us to collect pearl oysters now. 1. Well, let me get my shovel out. Now, the pearl oysters themselves, I should be able to get down here and back up. You cannot break with the tools we have right now. It's impossible. They're too hard. And I am totally gonna pick up these ink sacs. But they break when you break the block underneath it. So if I break this sand and this sand, see, it pops out of the ground and I get it back. And now I got 3 air bubbles to get back up there. You can do it. Come on, swim. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, cool. And now we got our first pearl oyster. And I can take this off again, and I usually keep that in my magical bag. This is my Botania bag, and bam. Alright, cool. So, now we can turn this in, and we get 7 more pearl oysters, which we're gonna make a nice little setup next episode. I'm not gonna do that today. And let me just clear out my inventory for a second. I just checked the time, and we are way past the due time. I think we're past 50 minutes already, so that's crazy. But I did finish the daily for the charcoal, or the coal, I should say. Where is it? No. Come on. Right here. I did this guy 3 times, and I got the 3 essence of coal. So last thing we're gonna do now is make this last one. So we got all of this ready, and I can level this. Here we go. Let's get this started. And yeah, I also redid the storage now. It didn't take that long, and I put signs on it, so it's going to be easier for you guys to find where stuff is. And after I got this seed done, I'm going to put that into that wooden chest. And let me show you guys one more thing. I added 4 more rows over here for upbreeding. Because, well, I didn't want to wait for these flowers, and then, you know, we're going to need to make the mixed colors like orange and purple and all that. And I just want to make sure that I can keep going for the next episode to get as much up to 10, 10, 10 as possible. So we can actually start with, you know, mariculture and deeper into Botania and all that stuff. I think we spent enough time on planting and growing and breeding and so on that we're gonna be set for a while. And yeah, so let me put this away, and then I'm going to take off my armor downstairs and yeah, log out, make a backup of the world, and I'm gonna upload that to well, actually it doesn't go in here, the seeds go in here. I still have to do the dye seed and this one, but they gotta wait until I have room. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you download the map, please let me know in a comment, just quickly, one-liner or something. Hey, I'm downloaded it and I'm gonna play along, or whatever you're gonna do with the map. Just, I would love to hear about it. Anyways, again, hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.